My dear friends, today I am going to discuss the circulatory system of prawn. It is actually said to be open or lacunar system. There are two type of circulatory system: closed system and open system. Closed system is you have proper blood vessels, capillaries are there, and you can see veins and arteries that is made up of in proper way, but in open type, actually the blood is going to not on a proper way, but it is entered space and reached the tissues. So in prawn it is said to be open or lacunar system. Vein and capillaries are totally absent. Then vein and capillaries are present in closed system. In this open system, these veins and capillaries are totally absent. The circulatory system of prawn is consisting of six spots. One is pericardium, second one is heart, and third one is arteries, fourth one is blood sinuses, and fifth one is blood channels, and finally ends with blood. Blood is sixth. These are the various spots. I'm going to repeat: pericardium, heart, arteries, blood sinuses, blood channels, and blood. Let us take pericardium first. Pericardium is present around heart, and it is usually filled with hemocylic fluid, and this actually pumps blood into the heart. So that is the pericardium. Pericardium usually present around the heart. It filled with hemocylic fluid and pumps blood into heart. So that is the main function of pericardium. Then let us take heart. Heart is here. You can see heart. In this picture, you can see the heart. Heart is covered with many small system that is called ostia. Now, the heart is situated median dorsal part of thorax, and you can see five pairs of vacuolar opening that is called ostia. That is five pairs: one, two, three, four, five. Five pairs of ostia, and this is the first pair is situated mid dorsal, and the second pair is situated mid ventral, and third pair is situated posterior. And fourth is pair is actually anterolateral, and the fifth one is posterolateral. So these are the various ostia present in heart. Now let us go for the arteries. Right, you can see the arteries. So what is the function of arteries? The main function of arteries is you take blood and from the heart, and it is finally reached to different parts of the body. That is the main function. From the heart, blood is discharged almost all parts. That is the main function of the arteries. You can see this arteries. This is artery. We call it because it is present in anterior, so it is called anterior artery. And you can see this is situated in posterior part. That is why it is called posterior artery. And there are some of the arteries present in ventral side. We call it ventral thoracic artery and ventral abdominal artery, and we call it sternal artery, right? These are the ventral side. So it actually supply blood to different parts of the body, right? You can see uh, anterior part it is called anterior artery, and posterior part it is called posterior artery, and ventral side is present ventral artery, and it supplies different parts of the body, so that this is called ventral thoracic artery. It is supply blood to thoracic region, and ventral abdominal artery it supply to the uh, abdominal area, and we can see the sternal artery. It actually supplies the sternal uh, area, right? Then let us go for blood sinuses, and it reached the spaces. The blood is actually reached to the spaces through this blood sinuses, and you can see blood channels, fifth part of that circulatory system, right? It has six pairs of afferent bronchial chambers and six pair of efferent bronchial channels, right? You can see the blood channels. This is called blood channels, and you can see efferent bronchial channel six pair, and uh, another one is six pair of efferent bronchial chambers. Then finally, you will go for blood. Blood is actually circular. It is not in higher animal. It is red in color, and it is actually in this prawn. It is colorless, right? And it is having a small system called ambiocytes. It carries the colorless blood carries ambiocytes. It is usually white in color. If the blood is deoxygenated, you can see it is white in color, and it is having hemocyanin. Hemocyanin is actually made up of a pigment called junarithin. So this is the blood of Parliament. So I'm repeating. There are five parts: pericardium, heart, arteries, blood sinuses, blood channels, blood. Right. These are the five parts of circulatory system of prawn. Thank you.